With that, I want to welcome one of our community leaders. He has always stood up for workers. He has always stood up for the community, for those who are vulnerable. Every time the community in Orange County, and especially those underprivileged, have had an issue, Amin David has been there. And thank you, Amin, for being with us today. And please come on and say something.
Thank you. Naomi, I'm here to represent that element of our community, the community, to tell you you're not alone. We shall be with you in this fight. And we ask ourselves, why is it that the usual suspects are always rounded up, those at the bottom of the totem pole? You know, I'm just unnerved at the fact that you keep saying that there's $330 million sitting, wasting away when jobs are on the line, when you could continue to be employed because not your fault. That's the most important thing that really rankles us, you know, and they, the least of our brethren, are paying the price. Father, we really thank you for being here. You give us the spiritual effort and strength to continue this fight. We shall be with you, as I said last night, yesterday, today, Tafiri, and tomorrow, because it's our brothers and sisters who are at stake. Thank you.
Amen. As usual, thank you. I mean, it's great to have community leaders to count on to stand with us. Also affected by the county's budget process is one of our other unions, the United Domestic Workers. These are workers who deal with people who are in bed, people who cannot help themselves, people otherwise would be just dying on their beds without anybody taking care of them. Unlike any other place, even though it is it's the state and federal money that funds most of these programs, including where the eligibility workers are. For some reason, the supervisors in this county think that is where they need to stand up and punish people who make the least amount of money, work the hardest amount. And with that in mind, I want to invite Raul to say a couple of words on behalf of United Domestic Workers.
Hello, my name is Raul Romero. I'm a lead organizer with United Domestic Workers. We represent 40,000 workers statewide that provide services in the home. Yeah, this is going to be a big impact here in Orange County, from as far as San Diego as down to Cypress. These workers are all going to be impacted. They've already started reducing these workers' hours. And when now with the cutback with the technicians and the social workers, it's going to get worse. The workers I represent and my staff represent are some of the hardest workers that they're invisible. Nobody knows exactly what they do, but they take care of keep people alive right there in the home. You have to come out with me to see what I mean and the work that they do. If they're not around, this system really will be broken. People will be dumped back into acute care where there's cutbacks there. People will be dumped back into convalescent homes, which are enclosures. This whole safety network is going to collapse, starting with these cuts. That's about all I had to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Raul.
So what brings you here today?
Because of social justice, economic justice, which is in our mission statement, is to improve the lives of those who are being ignored. And this is, you know, one of the unfortunate times that we're seeing that the most vulnerable people getting affected the most. Like I said in the first conference, with something they have nothing to do with. They didn't run down the housing, the housing business. they had nothing to do with it, and they're being asked to sacrifice the most out of it. I just don't understand why banks were responsible and they get to be bailed out at the expense of workers who live paycheck to paycheck, have to carry all the burden. It is sort of a catch-22. You're laying off a lot of people who are going to need public service, but the people who process public service are the ones who are getting laid off. It's just upside down, especially in a county which spent millions of dollars just renovating its lobby. A county which pays about $800 a month on car allowances to their high-level staffers. Nothing happening there, but the most vulnerable people getting laid off. And that's why that's the main reason our organization is around, is to respond to this kind of crisis and to speak up for those who don't have a voice otherwise.
So Labor Community United behind the eligibility workers?
Oh yeah, we are. It's a new labor movement in Orange County. We're aggressive politically, we're aggressive legislatively, and it's unfortunate some people are going through hardships, but we feel like we're going to come out stronger out of this. That the public is going to understand actually the value of collective bargaining and the value of people coming together collectively and standing up for their rights.
All right, thank you very much.